Hi guys, I hope you are all doing well. Let's see today's question. So today's question we are taking this up from the topic of applications of integrals. And if I talk about the question which is given to us here from this topic, the question tells us let alpha be the area of the larger region which is bounded by the curves given to us as y square equals to 8x, which is the equation of parabola, and we have been given the other two lines equation, that is one is y equals to x and the other is x equals to 2, and we have been also told that this area of the larger region which is present between the three curves, it lies in the first quadrant. So when that is given to us, we have been asked to find the value of 3 alpha. And if I talk about the answer choices that we have been given here, the options are 10 over 3, the second option 10, third option 22 over 3, and the fourth option 22. So we need to figure out the value of 3 alpha, where alpha it's basically area of the larger region bounded by these three curves given to us. So let's figure out this idea first. So if I see, I have my y-axis and the x-axis, and because I've been told area of the region lies in the first quadrant, so we have the first quadrant with us. The equation of line given to us is y equals to x. So if I plot it, so at x equals to 0 and y is 0, and wherever basically whatever values of x are there, same values of y are there. So this becomes my line y equals to x, whose y-intercept is 0 and whose slope is positive. That's why we are drawing an ascending line. And we know y equals to x means it is having an equal inclination in the first quadrant. So this angle will be 45 degrees. Now the other line equation that is given to us is x equals to 2. So let's plot that also. So let's say x equals to 1 is here and 2 is here. So x equals to 2, we know again it is a straight line parallel to y-axis. So we get this line. So this becomes your line x equals to 2, a straight line. Now once I have this 2, let's find the other idea. Now we have been told one more equation, that's the equation of parabola. So y square it's given to us as 8x. So in this case, if I take the square root, y becomes 2 root 2 root x. So once I have this, I have to basically find the point of intersection of the parabola with the equation of line. So if I solve the two equations simultaneously, the one equation is y equals to x, the other equation is y square equals to 8x. So instead of y, if I put x here, it becomes x square equals to 8x. Taking 8x on the other side, x square minus 8x is 0. X common, x minus 8 equals to 0. So that gives you x equals to 0 or x minus 8 equals to 0, which is x equals to 8. So I have two values of x where my parabola and line equations are intersecting, and that tells me y is also equals to 0 when x is 0, and if x is 8, y is also 8, because I know y and x are equal to each other. So intersection points of this line with the parabola, it is 0 comma 0 and 8 comma 8. So if I see 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so somewhere here, so 8 comma 8. So these 2 points are your points of intersection, and if I draw the parabola, it will look something like this. Okay. So this is your parabola, and we have to find just the area in the first quadrant, so we concentrate on that. So area of the region bounded by the curves y square equals to 8x, which is this curve, and y equals to x, and x equals to 2. So if I see, one is this part of the area, the other is this part of the. So I have two regions, one is A1 and one is A2. Now the question is asking me alpha is the area of the larger region. So this is basically 8. So I get from here, this is 8 comma 8. This, if I try to figure out at x equals to 2, what is the y coordinate? Let's see that. So at x equals to 2, if I find the y coordinate, it becomes 2 into 2, 4. So it becomes 2 into 2, 4. So now if I find the area of both the regions separately, and then we'll figure out whichever is the larger one will be the value of alpha. So let's find A1 first. So for A1, that is the first region, from here, I am just taking a vertical strip. Let's say if I have my vertical strip like this. So I'm taking my vertical strip. When I have a vertical strip, my x values for my vertical strip goes from x equals to 0 till x equals to 2. So I have this curve. So this is my area 1. So x goes from 0 to 2, function of x dx. So let's solve for this. 0 to 2, function of x. So if I see the higher function or the larger function is a parabola and the lower function here, it is an equation of line. If I write it in terms of x, y square is equals to 8x. So from y square equals to 8x, I get this is y equals to 2 root 2 root x. If I write it, the value is 2 root 2 root x minus the below line. If I see it is line equation y equals to x. So I write this x. So if I try to solve it further, I got 2 root 2 square root of x. If it is there, integral of 0 to 2 root of x, I get x raised to half dx minus integral of x dx from 0 to 2. So 2 root 2, this gives me integral of x raised to half, which is x raised to 3 over 2 divided by 3 over 2, limits from 0 to 2. Here I get x square over 2, limits from 0 to 2. Okay. So from here I get the first one, 2 root 2 x raised to 3 over 2 divided by 3 over 2. So from here I get 2 over 3. X raised to 3 over 2. So 2 raised to 3 over 2 minus 0 and minus x square over 2. So 2 square over 2 minus 0. So from here I get 2 root 2, 2 over 3. 2 raised to 3 over 2. Basically that gives you 2 raised to half first. So basically it is square root of 2 and then cubed it. So square root of 2 cubed gives you 2 root 2. Minus this gives you 4 over 2, which is basically 2. So from here, if I see, actually what I get is 2 root 2 into 2 root 2, which is 2 into 2 4, 4 into 2 8, and root 2 into root 2 is 2. So you get 16. 16 over 3 minus 2. Further, if I try to solve it, 16 minus 6 divided by 3, that is 10 divided by 3. So I get the area of the first region, which is 10 divided by 3. So this is 10 divided by 3. Let's find the area of second region. For second region also, I will take a vertical strip. So here if I see my values of x go from x equals to 2 till x equals to 8. So let's find the area of second region. So 8 2, limits are from 2 to 8. Now here if I am using again the vertical strip, the upper variable or the upper curve is y square equals to 8x, the lower curve is y equals to x. So I get this again. Y square equals to 8x means y, if I want to write it in terms of x, 2 root 2 root x minus x dx. So that gives you 2 root 2 x raised to 3 over 2 divided by 3 over 2. The limits are from 2 to 8 minus x square over 2. The limits are still from 2 to 8. So from here I get 2 root 2 into 2. So 4 root 2 divided by 3. X raised to 3 over 2. 8 raised to 3 over 2 minus 2 raised to 3 over minus. Here if I see half as it is, 8 square minus 2 square. So I get 4 root 2 by 3. Square root of 8 cubed. So 2 root 2 cubed and cubed. So I can just write this as not 2 root 2 cubed, sorry, 2 root 2 square. And here if I see, I get 2 raised to 3 over 2. So basically what I did here was, I will explain that. So I wrote 8 as 2 root 2 squared. So 2 root 2 squared is 8 and the power was 3 over 2. So we should also have 2 here. So it basically becomes 2 root 2 cubed. And here if I see 2 raised to half first, so it is square root of 2, that is cubed, so 2 root 2 minus this becomes half into 60, which is 30. So from here if I try to solve it, I get 4 root 2 over 3 2 root 2 is cubed and here 2 root 2 is present. So I can take out 2 root 2 common at least. So I am left with 2 root 2 squared minus 1 minus 30. So if I further solve it, 4 into 2, which is basically 8, into root 2 is again 2, so again 4, divided by 3, 2 root 2 squared. So 2 into 2, 4, root 2 squared is 8, 8 minus 1 is 7, minus 30. So here if I try to solve it, I get 16 by 3 into 7 minus 30. So 16 into 7 minus 90 divided by 3. So if I further solve it, 7 6 is 42, 4 7 1 7 11 divided by 3. So 112 minus 90, if I do it, it basically gives you 22 over 3. So I got the area of the second region also, and that comes out to become 22 over 3. So first region I got the area 10 over 3, second region I got the area 22 over 3. And if I see the question tells me alpha is the area of larger region between the three curves. So I find that 10 over 3 and 22 over 3, if I compare it, I get the understanding 22 over 3 is greater than 10 over 3. So I get the value of alpha has to be 22 over 3. Once I have the value of alpha with me, I just need to figure out the value of 3 alpha. That gives me 3 into 22 over 3. So 3 cancels. You get the answer as 22, and 22, if you see, it matches with option D. So D becomes a correct answer for the question that is given to us here. I hope you have understood how to solve this type of questions. So first we figured out the points of intersection of the parabola with the line. I got the points of intersection, then we just found the area of the two regions A1 and A2. A1 came out to become 10 over 3, A2 came out to become 22 over 3. Out of them, A2 was the greater region area, so that becomes the value of alpha. And once I get alpha, I just have to multiply with 3. So I get my answer for the question as option D. So D becomes the correct answer here. I hope you have understood how to solve this type of questions. I'll see you again tomorrow with some other question from some other topic, and we are going to continue our series of questions on JEE mains. So stay tuned for more videos to roll out. Also, if you're enjoying these videos that we are doing on everyday basis, please do like the videos as well and do subscribe to my channel and share this channel with your friends also who are involved in the preparation of questions on JEE, so they can also take the benefit from these questions which we are solving on everyday basis. Thank you.